we are back with another Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. And I actually didn't buy anything from the semi-annual summer sale that they did. The only thing I bought was literally a candle holder. No lotions, no soaps, nothing. So that was literally the only thing that I bought. So I did want to pick up a few things from the semi-annual sale this time, and these are all of the things I got. Most of the categories I was actually very restrained. There was one category I did go a little bit unhinged on, but we will get to that in just a minute. But otherwise, I think I did pretty well for myself. I have a lot of things, as you guys know, that I am still working through. I have been a serial Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale shopper for many years. Just years and years of going crazy and overboard on that has definitely had some consequences, so I'm still working through a lot of things that are in my collection. So in the spirit of trying to be more mindful of the things I am bringing in, this is my restrained Bath & Body Works haul. Is it still going to be crazy for some people? I think so. But for me, this was really good. So starting off with the very first thing, this was the only little random purchase that I made. Just thought it was cute and I went to get it. So this was the little gift bag, I guess they called it, or like a little favor bag. I thought it was really cute. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than this. It is quite small, but I think it's still very cute, and you guys know I love the like Lambeth cake aesthetic, so I always love really cutesy little things like that. So this I just thought was really fun, and it was like, I don't know, like $1 or $2. So that was my one-off random purchase. So the next thing that I got was a Singular body lotion. I have a ton of the Shea body butters that you guys know I'm still working through, but I decided that I would only allow myself to get one specific one, and the reason why I was getting this one is because I have a very specific use for this scent, and they only sell this one during the Christmas time, so I definitely needed to pick one up. And this one is the body lotion in the Twisted Peppermint scent. So to be honest, like the scent itself, I actually do like the scent, but it's not something I would typically gravitate towards. So you might be thinking like, well, then why did you pick this one up? I learned last summer, after using one of these that I had had in my collection for years, that this is actually very effective for me personally in the summertime to keep insects off of me. I hate putting on bug spray. It smells bad. It makes your skin feel gross. Even the ones that have like low odor or no odor, I still just do not like that feeling on my skin. And I have found in the southern heat that the Twisted Peppermint scent just keeps mosquitoes off of me. They don't like peppermint, so I wanted that one specifically for the summertime, which is probably a little counterintuitive for what you would expect for a winter peppermint scent, but that is why I got this one specifically, and that was the only body lotion I let myself buy. Look at me, I am already trying to exercise my critical thinking and shopping skills. I'm teasing, guys, I'm teasing. I'm just being silly. But that's why I'm trying to like shop with a specific reason in mind for very specific situations. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought any lotion at all, because I still have a ton. You can't even like see all of it, but I have a ton of lotion over years and years of shopping from Bath & Body Works, and I am working on using those things up, and I am making really good progress. So that is always good, but that is my long-winded story for why I only bought the Singular body lotion. And to be honest, one of the other things that I found that really helped for me was knowing that I had a dollar amount in my mind of like, okay, we're not gonna go over this dollar amount. And I didn't even look at many of the items in the other categories I knew I was not going to let myself purchase from. So like as far as the lotions go, I didn't really even look at any other lotion other than that one, because I have to say it is very easy to tempt me. So I just, out of sight, out of mind, and that worked pretty well for me. The next item I got was a Singular hand soap. Hand soap is another one of those things I outrageously overbought over the last few years, and I do not need any more hand soaps, but I did want to allow myself to get one. So this is the one that I got, and I was really intrigued by the scent, especially since when this collection was coming out, when they were releasing it, I was really fighting my urges to shop and buy it. So I'm really glad that I withheld on that, because now I got it for, you know, a fraction of the price. This is from the Milk Bar collab that Bath & Body Works did, and this one is the Cereal Milk Soft Serve hand soap. You guys know I love like gourmandy kind of thing, so I thought this would be great. So the scent notes of this one, it is soft ice cream, golden corn flakes, and frosted sugar. I'm gonna like kind of crack this one open and see if I can smell it. Ooh, it's a little bit on the subtle side. Yeah, you know, it really kind of does have that like cereal milk, like after you had Rice Krispies or something with like a little bit of like sugar and milk. It definitely has that kind of scent, but it is a little on the subtle side. So I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like on my hands when I'm actually using it. But once again, I wasn't really looking for this one. It just happened to kind of pop up whenever I was scrolling through looking at other items, and I was like, okay, I'll allow myself one hand soap. So I'm glad I stuck to that and just got one. Then the next two things I got are a shampoo and a conditioner. I have to be honest, I don't really care so much for the shampoo and the conditioner formula itself. Like, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that it's nothing special. But what I do really like about the Bath & Body Works shampoos, I find that they just, the scent lingers in my hair for so long, and I love when that is the case. So this is what they had on sale. I actually had, I think it might have been Winter Candy Apple that I had in my cart, and they got sold out, so I had to swap them. I went for the scent in 1,000 Wishes. I know I've smelled this one before, but I can't remember what it smells like. So the scent notes, it is pink prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto cream. I love amaretto cream, so let me actually open this up real quick and I'm gonna smell it to remind myself what it smells like. I mean, regardless, I'm going to use it. So even if the scent's not my favorite, oh well, that's what my hair's gonna smell like for the next 2 months until I use up these shampoos, maybe even longer. How long does shampoo last you? Not gonna lie, I tend to not wash my hair very often. I probably do about once or twice a week because my hair is on the more like damaged processed side. Oh yeah, this smells really good. Maybe I was thinking of a different fragrance, but there was one that I thought that I liked a little bit but didn't love. This one smells really good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I picked that one up. So my hair is gonna be smelling really good. So once again, the theme was all about being mindful. I didn't want to get a whole bunch of shampoos. I'm not gonna lie, I do have a couple shampoos I'm kind of working through, like random ones in my shower. So these are gonna get put back for just like probably a month or two until I finish those up first. The next thing I got is like a new kind of product to me from Bath & Body Works that I've never tried. And this is the car fragrance kind of system that they've got. It says a vent or a visor clip. I did not have one, so obviously I had to get one of those. This one I thought was really pretty. It's kind of like a little pinky flower kind of look. I don't know, it's just girly pink. I love that. So I got one of those to try out in my car. Usually I just use like the little little trees or whatever, you know, car fresheners, but those things like don't really last that long. So I was really intrigued to see kind of what this system is going to be like and like how long it lasts. I was about to throw this away, but I realized it has the instructions on it, so I should probably keep that. And then of course I had to get the little refill things. I only got 2 of them because I didn't really know what I was going to think about the system, if I was going to like it, if they were going to last very long or whatever. So I wanted to be very mindful and only get a couple of these to try out to see if I even like it, and if it's something that I do like, I can pick some more up maybe at the next semi-annual sale. So I got the cookie butter truffle scent. That just sounded really good, so got that one. And then I also got the winter candy apple scent. Then next up for candles, I only got 2 candles this time. I wanted, again, just trying to like not bring in a whole bunch of stuff. I have not very many Bath & Body Works candles left. I probably have maybe like 4 or 5 aside from these 2 left that I'm burning through. But I do kind of have like a whole bunch of like little random candles around my house, so I'm definitely going to try to use up those as well. So for the 2 candles that I got, once again, these are from the Milk Bar collection. So this one is Milk Bar Birthday Cake. I thought that one was really pretty and sounded really good. The scent notes are layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. Let's go ahead and smell this one. You know what? I actually really like this one because at least like with it not being lit, it has a very soft kind of mellow birthday cake. Like I'm kind of searching for it, but I smell it and it does smell like birthday cake, but it doesn't smell like a crazy headache inducing super artificial birthday cake. I kind of actually like that. It's a little bit more on the subtle side. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. I can't wait to burn that one, but like I said, it might be just a little bit as I'm working through some other candles, but I'm glad I got that one. It smells really good. And then I also got, once again, the Cereal Milk Soft Serve scent. That one was the soft ice cream, golden cornflakes, and frosted sugar. Once again, a little bit more on the like the milky, subtle kind of side. It's not like hitting you in the face with that. It's a little bit more subdued. Yeah, I think those are gonna be really great. And I love the pretty colors of those. I love the pink and the blue. Those are like my two favorite like pastel-y kind of colors. I love those. And then finally moving on to the last category. This one is where I did the most damage as far as buying a lot of items, but I was still keeping in mind about like how fast I use these up. These are definitely more of like a consumable type of product, which are of course the Bath & Body Works Wallflowers. I have recently fallen in love with these last year and I really like them. That's also kind of why I haven't been doing as many candles lately, because I've really fallen in love with these and I think they work really well. So I did get several of the Wallflowers. I'm gonna go through all those scents with you. And most of these I was just kind of picking like little random things. A lot of these are kind of like blind buy scents. I have like 3 or 4 of the little Wallflower plugins throughout my house. So I kind of like for each room to kind of have its own like little scent, and I just like swapping them out. That way, like whenever you go into a room, you actually notice the different scents. Sometimes with like a candle, I kind of have like an open like kitchen, dining room, living room kind of situation, so like the whole room just smells the same. But I love whenever I like walk into a room that has a different smell, I actually notice the difference. So I kind of like that for like bedrooms and bathrooms and my laundry room and stuff like that. So the first scents that I actually got 2 of these. These are the Mediterranean Waves scent. The description is refreshing saltwater, white sand beaches, and bright bergamot. And the reason why I got 2 of these was because when I was checking out from Bath & Body Works, it was a hectic nightmare, and every time I would try to check out, it would say, oh no, one of the items in your cart is sold out, you know, remove the item to check out. So I'd remove the item that was sold out, and then I tried to check out again, and it kept doing the same thing, but it would only do it like 1 item at a time that was sold out. So I ended up having to try to check out 6 times before I was actually able to successfully check out. So every time I was like taking the item out and trying to like put a new item in to replace it. But like the final time, I decided to take out whatever scent was sold out, and then I just did 2 of another item, so it was like the same, you know, budget I had set for myself. So that's why I ended up with 2 of the Mediterranean Waves one. These are typically not my like go-to kind of scent, but like I said, for my house, I don't really mind what the scents are. I kind of get a little bit more liberal with my scents and stuff. You know, I try a lot of different things. So that is why I ended up with 2 of those. Then I also got 2 more of the Milk Bar Cereal Milk Soft Serve. I just was really digging on this, I guess, like even though I hadn't smelled it yet, because I bought 4 products in the same scent. So got those. I also got one of the birthday cake milk bars, and they had the raspberry holiday pie bar, which sounded really good. So I also picked up one of those. The scent notes for this one is sugar cookie cake, raspberry jelly, and toasted almonds. Love all of those. And I also picked up another one. This one was the cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. I just love gourmandy things especially, but that just sounded really good. And the scent notes are toasted pretzel, cinnamon dusting, and sugared vanilla. Then I got one called Shimmer Season. I don't think I've ever smelled this one. This one is sweet vanilla glow, black peony, and sparkling party dress. What the hell does a party dress smell like? Bath & Body Works are getting really crazy with their scent descriptions. You know they've like done so many fragrances when they start saying sparkling party dress as a scent note. Come on. That one really made me giggle. Next up I have one called Cozy Cashmere. This one is, I think they misspelled lavender. Smooth lavender, warm vanilla and pink jasmine, and comforting sandalwood. Once again, I got another cookie butter truffle. I really hope I like this one because I've got a lot of things in that. This one is cookie butter, whipped cream, and vanilla extract. This one is Leaves, of course, iconic Bath & Body Works scent. This one is crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice. This one is Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. I think I already have another one of these, but once again, I love all of those things. Luscious Caramel, Ground Cinnamon, Rich Brown Sugar, and Creamy Vanilla. This one I'm sure I've had many times over. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Maple Syrup, Golden Waffles, and Pumpkin Spice. Of course, I had to get one of my all-time favorites. This one is Marshmallow Fireside. This one is Toasted Marshmallow, Smoldering Woods, and Roasted Vanilla. I just love this one so much. Then I got one called Warm Ocean Breeze. Once again, this was like another blind buy, but I thought these might be kind of nice more towards like this, like into spring and into summer. And that one is Ocean Sandalwood, Warm Sage, Eucalyptus Zest, and Coconut. The next one I got is called Clean House Vibes Holiday Edition. This one is Holiday Garland, Cranberry Cider, and Clean Lavender. And then the last one that I have, this one is called Hostess with the Mostess. This one is Fresh Baked Pumpkin Loaf, Sage Garland, and Cozy Candlelight. Once again, what the hell does Cozy Candlelight smell like? And I actually have 2 more wallflowers that have not come in yet. Bath & Body Works always does this thing where they split my order in the weirdest way. And so I end up with like 1 box of so many things, and then I end up with like literal 2 tiny items coming in a giant box. So the other 2 have not come in yet. Literally it's 2 wallflowers. So I'm gonna get a box with just 2 things in it. So the other one I got was called Favorite Hoodie, and the last one is called Sugared Snicker Doodles. So those did not make it here yet, but they are part of my haul. So yes, I did kind of go crazy on the wallflower section. However, those are things that I actually kind of use up pretty quickly. I think like for me, each of these last about a month, give or take, sometimes a little bit more. I tend to use like the lowest setting on the plugs that have the like intensity kind of button. Like you can do like light, medium, or heavy. So I tend to kind of keep them somewhere like on middle or light. But I have like 3 or 4 plugs around my house, so I'm using about 3 or 4 of these every month. So I was kind of calculating like, okay, how many of these can I get that's about 3 or 4 a month that will last until the next semi-annual sale. So I ended up getting like 19 of those, which yeah, is kind of crazy, but I don't shop at Bath & Body Works throughout the year. I only shop really during their semi-annual sales and the occasional collection that they come out with. But other than that, I'm not like, you know, buying from Bath & Body Works very often. So these are all gonna be what I'm using until the next sale and until I use them all up. All right, and that is everything from my Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. Yes, I still got, in the grand scheme of things, like a lot of things. Definitely think for me that's a lot more realistic than buying 20 body lotions in a single go. So I think I'm making progress. I told you guys I was never going to be a person who never buys anything ever again, but I am exercising my critical thinking skills and my critical shopping skills and really taking into consider what I'm buying, what I'm bringing in. So honestly, I would think I did pretty good this haul. But that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.